This is Stevon NextLevel Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. Great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, everything we need for next level success. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it over here. If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed for more just like this. You don't want to miss it, and I'd love to have you as a part of the family. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 misconceptions, 5 statements of misinformation that we have been told all our lives, expose the truth about programming our mind for that next level success. I'll share my experience with that and some replacements in my life, share them with you. And for those who like to enjoy my music, remember we working on that new jazz track. I like to take y'all behind the scenes, working on that. This one right here is called Carrie's Jam. Remember that? If you want to get right to those PowerPoints, hit those timestamps. You're in control. You can get right to the power talk. But other than that, hang out with me. This one right here, like I said, is called Carrie's Jam. Break it down like this. This is how I'm going to break it in. I changed the key on it. The other one was in the key of C, so I went on to change it to E flat. Bring it up a little bit. Can't wait till it comes out for you. Wait. Watch this, watch this. Put a change. Then I gotta put her. I think I'm doing something like that. Then break it in like that. Yeah. What's this? Yeah. Like that now. Break it in now. Oh man, I can't wait till I finish this one. Still working on it, so be ready for that, alright? Carrie's Jam, right here, Next Level Mindset, Stevon coming to you. So let's get right into this. I want to tell you about 5 things that we've been told about reprogramming and programming our mind. We've always been taught about how to reprogram the subconscious mind, right? We've always been taught how to do that. No one has told us about the misinformation out there, and that's what I want to share with you. Things that we've been taught that's really not lining up with the facts. And the first, we've always been taught that it really doesn't matter what we do. Everything is going to turn out the way it is. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. Higher forces are involved. Whatever God chooses is for me. It doesn't matter what I do. The bottom line is that is not actually in fact. And I understand that is an esoteric truth, that we're really not involved in anything. There's a higher being involved. There's really something else going on other than this dream life. So I understand that. However, we have these persons, we have these names, we have these characteristics. We have these stage characters in this stage of life. Therefore, we're responsible for playing our part. So we can decide. That's one thing I've learned in my life, in my music life. I didn't really have that drive until I decided I didn't want to have my music lying around in some computer. Then I began to make decisions that would line up getting me into the right places for my music to happen. I lost my driver's license back in the day, doing things the crazy way. And I decided as I began to get older, I want to get my license back. Once I made that decision, that's when things started happening. That's when I started finding out what I needed to do in order to get my license back. So we can decide. So yes, the whole myth and the misinformation is that nothing really matters what we do. There's higher forces involved. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. But the bottom line is you and I can decide. That's number one. Second thing that I see as a myth or a statement of misinformation is that it doesn't matter what we say, it only matters what we do. Now understand the thinking behind that, because a lot of times we say our actions speak louder than our words. The truth of the matter is both what we say and what we do are just as equally as important. I've learned it in my life, even as I begin to take on a new level of living. I begin to use and reprogram my mind with affirmations. I've got affirmations even right here on this channel that I've been using for years that never really showed up until later on in my life. So yes, affirmations do work. Yes, it is important what we say and also what we do. So the whole idea of not really mattering what we say is not really lining up with truth. And in my life, what I've learned is that I had to begin to use those affirmations with feelings and emotions. And then I had to begin to do it over and over again. As a matter of fact, one of my favorites, I am a strong, intelligent, powerful, and positive individual, living a prosperous and abundant life. I have all that I need at all times. My needs are constantly being met. I am achieving my goals, living out my dreams, and receiving the desires of my heart, all without stress or struggle, easily and effortlessly. So what I want to stress to you, family, is when we begin to use these affirmations, yes, they work. No, it's not only just important what we do, it's also important what we say. Begin to use those affirmations, because I've learned in my life they will work. Even at night, sometimes I put my headphones while I'm sleeping and let affirmations begin to go inside of my mind. So yes, those things do work. They are powerful. And it's not only what we do, it's also what we say. And as we begin to speak our lives into a next level of abundance, then our actions will begin to line up with that which we speak. That's number 2. The third thing that I want to share with you, misinformation all over this world. We've been taught all wrong that we need to break bad habits. Okay, the truth of the matter is, what if we change that around and not necessarily think about habits that we can break, but some that we can make? It is a scientific fact. 21 days of anything in a consistent way will bring and build a new habit. So it's not necessarily that we must break bad habits. Yes, there are certain things that we can stop, but I want us here at Next Level to change that. The whole myth is that we must break those habits, and then we begin to fight it, and that fight itself breaks our whole power to get rid of it. So let's change that. For the next 21 days, we're going to create new habits. Then those old habits will just fall away. That's number 3. Fourth thing that I want to share with you is, for the misconception we have been taught for all our lives that sometimes prayers are not answered. Well, let me share with you, sometimes we have to look at it on a next level mindset. Prayer is something more than just talking or someone talking to God. Prayer is more than that. As a matter of fact, in the book that I've written, Mystic Secrets of the Bible, there's a link in the description. Let me read something to you. I put a statement there on page 39. It says, prayer is the inward communication of the human spirit communing with the divine spirit of God as God in divine principles, deeply understanding that God is all and all is God. Truth is the absolute fact of my being, an agreement of my mind with itself in oneness. And that's why I say things like the being within me that I am, the great spirit of God within us that I am, because that oneness is in fact a next level way to look at prayer. So in my life, prayer is something more than just talking to God. For me, prayer is meditation, prayer is affirmation, prayer is realization and revelation. It is a understanding that there is a oneness, that the great I am that I am is my true and divine spirit. As I begin to pray in this new way of thanksgiving and oneness and affirmation, then they begin to line up with my actions. And then every time my actions line up with those prayers, that's when things happen in my life. So I encourage you to do the same. Advance your ideas of what prayer is all about. Check out that book. I got a lot in there. Mystic Secrets of the Bible in the description. Fifth thing that I want to share with you, number 5, is that we've been taught this whole misconception that it's wrong to fake it till you make it. It's wrong to fake it till you make it. But if you look at it from a next level mindset, we have to start acting as if. I've started in my life to act as if everything that I've wanted to be in my life is here right now. I walk like that. I talk like that. I feel like that. I begin to make statements as if my dreams and my goals have already been complete. It's the one place where the Bible gives us a legitimate reason to lie. It says, call those things. I believe the scripture is Romans 4. I'll put a description in there. Romans 4:17. It says to call those things that be not as though they were. That sounds like it could be a next level out of me. But hey, that's a whole nother video. The point is, we can call those things that be not as though they were. We can speak them as if they have already happened. In my life, as I begin to do that, things begin to show up. I used to begin to thank God for a new car, and then now I've got a new car. Thank God for my business and my family. Now I'm connecting back, and that was an affirmation that I had way back in the day. So as we begin to look at these things, we have to act as if they've already done, and that is really helping me in my life. Walk like it, talk like it. Five dynamic things that we can replace those misconceptions. And as we begin to put these things into practice, I know our life will never be the same. Check all the links in the description as well. Got a lot of exciting things down there. I gotta show some love for all of my subscribers, all of you who are already part of the family. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, everything we need for next level living. And I'll upload videos like this all the time, so you always have something to keep your mind positive over here. Make sure you turn on all your notifications and hit that bell. And when I upload a new video, you'll be the first one to know about it. So I would definitely love to have you in your family. This definitely would not be happening without us working together. So you are definitely appreciated. 2 more videos are going to come up on the screen. Click the one that makes the most sense for you right now. Either way, you're going to be empowered and inspired to do great things in your life. And I'm excited to be a part of that. So click that video. See me over there. Stay blessed and positive. And remember, there is no God outside of us. There's only God within us. And with that, we are unstoppable. All things possible. Nothing that needs to be done in our lives that together we cannot do. I'll see you on the next level. Stay blessed. Peace.